Yes, it's another story about Furbies.
This has been done to death, which upsets me a little because I haven't told anyone about my Furby-centric story. And, well, recent events have made me want to share it now. So bear with me, and if you could please have the patience to listen through it all, I'd really appreciate it. Well, now the story begins as any other. I'm a 10-year-old boy with freckles and blonde hair. Well, for Christmas, I received a 1998 Furby. It had black fur and a white belly and pink ears. I named him Penguin because, well, that's what he looked like to me. And Penguin was amazing. Well, for the first 2 weeks. But like many things from childhood, the novelty wears off. He'd randomly start chatting, yelling, "Feed me," over and over, or just start dancing in the middle of the night. I kept him on my bedside for the most of this, but eventually grew irritated with him. Well, I gave him the closet treatment everyone gives their Furbies at some point. In a box with a bunch of pillows and blankets to drown out the sounds of the annoying "feed me" and other senseless remarks either in English or Furbish. I could still hear him at night though, but at least it was much quieter. Eventually, he went into a coma and stopped responding, and I forgot about him. But when I was 13, I was going through my closet boxes, and I rediscovered him. The novelty was born anew. I was considering getting a pet anyways, so I figured I could practice on Penguin. Now, one small problem. Over 3 years of being suffocated by blankets and pillows, he'd become broken. His batteries had corroded and needed new ones, and his voice box was blown to crap, which made everything that he said sounded so garbled. His animatronic movements locked up randomly too, which made for some funny moments when he seized up while he was dancing. So he would dance and seize, flop, and then those loud guttural groans. That was probably the pinnacle of the entertainment the toy ever provided for me. A few nights passed, and eventually I was woken up at 1 in the morning by some sound coming from my closet. It sounded like a weird flipping sound, or like something was rustling my coats and t-shirts. After a few minutes later, I heard,
"It's dark in here."
I heard the Furby's deep voice gurgle out. I almost had a heart attack, well, until I remembered it was Furby. I rolled my eyes and silently cursed. I had forgotten to put it back in his blanket and just left it in my closet, out in the open. I rolled over to face my alarm clock and fall back asleep. The Furby was sitting on top of it. I'd never put Penguin back in the closet. He'd been on my bedside table since I put him out a few nights ago, and had just been really quiet. The rustling in my closet though, well, that continued.